organize. Yeah, boy. Hi Snakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back. I'm back again today with the next MV in my K-pop MV rewatch project. And today I'm so excited for this. I'm going to be rewatching LOONA's Butterfly. Fly like a butterfly. I'm really sad because as you know, the polls go out on a Saturday and then I do the MV, then I aim to do the MV rewatch on the following Wednesday. And so I had this down to record and upload on Wednesday. However, I wasn't feeling very well. And then someone left a comment, I don't know who it was. If you're watching, let me know so I can thank you. Or I'll just go back to my, I'll go back to the poll or the schedule. I don't know where you left the comment actually. I just saw it in my notifications. But I found out that it was actually Butterfly's 6-year anniversary yesterday. So the 19th. How crazy is that? So I decided to do a specific theme for the poll of my favorite, like, really beautiful, stunning, gorgeous MVs. LOONA's Butterfly was in there. Everybody voted, well, not everybody, but the majority of the votes went to LOONA's Butterfly. And the day I was supposed to react to it was the 6-year anniversary from when the MV dropped. And I had absolutely no idea. If you are someone who voted for Butterfly to win, let me know if you knew that it was going to be the anniversary, because no one mentioned it in the comments, and I thought that was strange. I was like, no one mentioned it. Maybe like none of us realized, and the universe like made it happen. However, I didn't react to it yesterday because I wasn't well, but you know what I mean? I think like the intention was there, so it's still very magical. Also, unfortunately, we did have our first little downer on the poll, our first little moan and complaint, which I kind of knew was inevitable. It's just very frustrating because there was a part of me that was thinking, you know what? And like so far, so good. There was no one moaning, no one moaning up until the last poll. Unfortunately, it really sucks because I could have just done this project based on, I could have just gone on a whim for the week, like whatever MV I felt like on the day or on the Monday, I'll be like, right, I'm gonna react to this on Wednesday. Without doing a poll, I could have just done whatever I wanted basically. And I thought, you know what, actually, I think it would be nicer to get everyone involved, sort of. Like it's something even more fun to do. It's like a fun activity to do on Saturday when the poll drops and everyone like votes. I thought, we're all involved that way. It's just more fun, more content, more stuff to do, more ways to get excited. But yeah, I think if it happens again, I'll give it like 3. I'll give it 3. So we've had 1 moaning complaint thus far. If I get another 2, I'll drop the polls. I won't do them anymore. I will just pick whatever MV I want because this is literally, it's just meant to be fun, man. It's a fun little rewatch project. Let's not moan at the polls. It's just a fun little thing I'm doing. Please, please. I also saw a lot of comments saying, if I see LOONA, I click. I did put a disclaimer in the poll saying, don't do that. Like, don't do that. Don't vote based on like, oh, this is my favorite group, I'm voting for that. I understand there's gonna be an element of that, but also, let's just think a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? Let's just think a little bit more and be like, you know what, let me go for something else. I like this MV, or I'd like to see her rewatch that because I remember her reaction to that being really funny, and something like that. Do you know what I mean? Rather than just always going, oh, I see this group, I'm just gonna vote. But I understand it's impossible not to get an element of that as well. But I'm just urging you to maybe try not to be like, I'm always just gonna vote for this one. That's not the purpose of the poll. Do you know what I mean? And not every poll is gonna have LOONA or a specific group in it anyway. And also, if I feel like I've done too many MV rewatches of a specific group, I'm just not gonna put them in the poll for a while. But yeah, I'm really excited. Let's go. Let's rewatch LOONA's.
Disclaimer, I don't like to react with captions on as I find them distracting. I like to concentrate on the music, and the music production is what I like to comment on the most. When I'm looking at the words at the bottom of the screen, I'm missing parts of the song, their vocals, and I'm missing parts of the MV and choreo. I'll read the lyrics later in my own time.
Okay, let's go. I am doing a boycotted version of the MV, so if the quality is different or weird or if the sound's off, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just doing a boycotted version, so just a heads up. That's why if anything's different. Hopefully it's the same though. Let's go. Let's rewatch LOONA. I can't have to do it every time. I know it's annoying. I'm sorry. Butterfly MV. Let's go. I remember someone used to get really pissed off when I used to do that. And it was literally in orbit. It just came back to me there and then. My heart. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm not gonna say anything throughout this. We're just gonna watch it. I was gonna say something. No, I'm gonna talk out of head. That sound still goes through my chest. Anyone else do these kind of moves when they listen to the song? I have to be in my kitchen like doing all these like contemporary dances. The colour scheme, I can't remember if I mentioned it in my first reaction, but something about that blue and that and the lighting. I never noticed that bench is sitting on it. Sitting on it is a butterfly. That bit right there, the choreo. Stop. Goosebumps. Little flag going. That little nice. I've just seen so many more references. This slow motion. Oh. Goosebumps. tears. Tears are forming in my eyeballs. I feel like that song and MV is just like the definition of, I can't explain it. It's so hard to like put into words sometimes the things you feel, especially when it comes to music for me. Like, I think that's why I love music so much more than anything in the world ever. In terms of like art and art form, nothing makes me feel the way that music makes me feel, right? And everyone's different. Like, people feel that way with books. Are books art? I think literature is art, right? Storytelling, the creativity of storytelling, like writing, it's art, right? I think so. Anyway, movies, paintings, all this stuff, like, it's all stunning. But when it comes to music, like, I get these feelings that are just indescribable sometimes. And what I love so much about this MV is that it doubles up on that, and that's quite rare for me. And that's like the 4 MVs that I put as options on the poll. They make me feel that way, and it's rare where the visuals match up with the sound so much for me. Does that make sense? Usually I'm like, okay, yeah, that looks good, that looks cool, I like how that looks, but still everything that I feel primarily comes from the music, the sound. This is definitely in the minority of one of the MVs that just adds to that indescribable feeling that I have from the song. Like, the way it's done, and it's not like huge, big, giant budget. And I think compared to, I'm just gonna go back to the poll, just to look at the options again. I know what they are, but I'm just double checking. Yeah, so we had LOONA's Butterfly, BTS's Blood, Sweat and Tears, 17's Don't Wanna Cry, and Taeyeon's I Envy You. Arguably the highest budgets on those would probably be BTS and Taeyeon, right? And LOONA's Butterfly also has like the least views in terms of like an MV streamed, and I feel like the budget wasn't humongous. And I think that just adds to that as well, the simplicity of it. And that one scene where they're doing the dancing, something about that color palette. There's something about that color palette, that blue and that purple, and then at some point the lighting and their very sort of basic styling, just that white shirt and those legginy type things. I really love it when, what's it called? When groups wear like matching outfits. I think we've lost that a little bit in K-pop. Like, everything's all over the place now. But I really love it when everyone's like wearing the same thing. I feel like it's just aesthetically really, really pleasing. And with that backdrop and the styling, and then also you have the scenes of all the girlies all around the world. Yeah, it's very touching. I love it. I love that song. I love that MV. I don't know what else to say, really. I love LOONA. I don't know what the next poll is going to be. I don't know what I should do. Give me some ideas. Give me some ideas. I'm liking the more creative ones. Like, think of something quirky. Think of something different. Like, MVs with beaches or something like that. Like, MVs we love with beaches. Maybe I should do that. Or maybe we should save that for when it gets a little bit hotter. I don't know. Give me some ideas in the comments for what I should do next. And yeah, that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Go follow me on Instagram, Twitter if you want. I'm not on there anymore. TikTok, most importantly. Goodbye.